Hello and welcome to the Redeemer Kids team. If we haven't met or gotten a chance to know each other very well yet, my name is Caitlin Bell and I work really closely with Andrew Brantley to help run our Redeemer Kids team and Redeemer Kids ministry. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining our team. We are so pumped to have you here and hope that you find camaraderie amongst the rest of the team and our volunteers. But I also really pray that you find serving with our kids filling as you share the gospel with them and share your life with them as well. We have, as you probably know, a ton of kids in our church, and they're such a blessing. But my heart is really for our kids ministry to be a space where we get on their level and then collectively just point them to Christ every single week. In Matthew 19, we see the story of the disciples who are like keeping the children from bothering Jesus, approaching Jesus, and we get his famous words, "Let the little children come to me." So our goal is to help usher each of our children, help usher them into his presence as opposed to holding them back every single week. So thank you for helping us do that. I'm so excited that you're here and hope that serving on Redeemer Kids team is a blessing for you. I want to give you just a heads up for what your first week or your first serving Sunday might look like in case you've never served or subbed with us before. So what it's going to start with is you're going to get some links with emails and videos. Melanie McCoy, she creates our schedule usually like 3 to 4 months at a time. So whenever she publishes it, you're going to get emails from Planning Center with your scheduled dates and your classrooms for probably 3 months. So it'll say you're due or you're scheduled for August whatever, September whatever, and October whatever. And next to each one there will be a confirm or decline. Please click on those buttons, especially if you know you're going to be gone for the Sunday that you're scheduled. Go ahead and click decline. That gives us just a good heads up that you won't be there. And then if you can, watch this video right here on how to find a sub or a swap. Please let us know if you end up finding a sub or a swap. And if not, we can take care of it. But if you click decline, that just gives us plenty of heads up. And then if you could work on finding a sub, that would be great. Then the week that you actually serve, you will receive another email from Melanie in which she will give you links to the Bible stories, to any videos you need for that Sunday, and then maybe if I make any videos for special announcements or things you need to know that are coming up, those will be in that weekly email. So you'll get an email with your scheduled dates, and then the week that you serve, you'll get another email from Melanie with everything you need before you teach or serve in your classroom. The morning of your first Sunday, or every Sunday that you serve, each service begins with a pre-service meeting in the gallery of the sanctuary. That's the seating area around where you get coffee downstairs. So each meeting starts at 8:10 and 10:10, lasts ideally around 10 minutes. And this is where you'll get a chance to meet the other volunteers as well as hear any important updates that you need to know for that Sunday. And we also pray together every morning before we start the day. The meeting is usually led, that pre-service meeting is usually led by the service coordinator or by myself or Andrew or whoever else is running point that day. Once we wrap that pre-service meeting, then we go into our normal check-in procedures. We're dismissed to greet our children. Our sanctuary team goes straight to their classrooms because kids start being dropped off right away in the sanctuary. That's our babies and toddlers. Our Luther team will go upstairs to the foyer, make sure you've got your walkie-talkie and your clipboard. They are always waiting for you in the foyer. The 10:30, sometimes they're in your classroom, but the 8:30, they're always in the foyer. And you're gonna hang out in the foyer with your clipboards while kids do what we call pre-check. So kids will come into the building, they will check in the system, get their tags, then they should come back to you to pre-check where you'll capture their name, their security code, maybe their parent's name if you want it, and their grade. And then they go upstairs to attend worship with their parents. Once kids are dismissed from worship, then you're just going to be taking attendance. It can kind of be chaos down there as we have a lot of kids crammed into the foyer, but you're taking attendance, making sure everybody on your clipboard is accounted for, and then adding any new kids. You'll always miss some people from pre-check because they just go on up, but you'll make sure your clipboard and your kids match in number and name, and then you'll head to your classrooms for your normal classroom time. Our checkout procedure, once parents start to arrive, it's really important that you follow the checkout procedure, the steps for it. There's a more in-depth video walking through all of our emergency and safety procedures. I'll try to remember to link it also right here. Make sure you watch that video, please, before you serve the very first time. But the checkout procedure is you're just gonna make sure that the parent's security code matches the code on the child's. Then you're gonna remove the child sticker and throw it away. In the event that a parent loses their code, you can call a service coordinator or a staff member to help, and more details for that are in that safety and security video. And then wrapping up every Sunday when you're done serving, at the very end of service, after the kids are checked out, we just reset the classrooms. So if you're serving at the 8:30, a simple reset is really all you need to do just to get it ready for the 10:30. If you serve at the 10:30, a little bit of cleanup is added, but if you have kids who are lingering, then recruit them to also help you so you don't have to do it all yourself. To clean up, the main things that we really need are turn your walkies off, put them on the charger, wipe down the tables with either disinfectant spray or disinfectant wipes. And then if you use the water pitchers, just empty them and leave them to air dry in your room. And that is it. So if you have any concerns or questions before you serve, please feel free to reach out. We're so excited. Hopefully this video just gives you a little bit more peace as you step into your very first Sunday and what to expect. We're so glad that you're here and excited that you're joining our team. Welcome to Redeemer Kids.